Personality is the way we think. Behavior is what we do, the way we act. If you are optimistic, always you will think positive. If you are going to an exam, you will think that you will pass, then you will get entered into the hall. If you are pessimistic, when you are going inside the hall itself, you will be shivering that either I will get pass or not, what if I fail, or what if I get less mark. That is called pessimistic. If you are thinking positive, your longevity gets increased. This is what I have discussed with the statistics. How long you can live, that depends on longevity. Changing health habits for good health. Whatever you might have as an habit, you want to change that. Now, I will be discussing today that how to change your habit. Now, what is the difference between behavior and habit? Habit is if you are doing unintentionally. That means what? Habit. You will be frequently drinking water without the need itself. You will be having a bottle of water. You will be unintentionally drinking some water without the need. Waking up. Daily you will wake up at certain time. Imagine 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock or 10 o'clock. You have a habit of waking up in the same time. You could do unintentionally good or bad, isn't it? So how the way you can change it? So this is what today's class. Changing your habit, which will improve your health. It can alter your health. It can improve or it can decrease your health. So how to maintain this? This is what today's class. Make a part of your schedule. If you want to add certain things, you know that playing sports will help our physical health. But daily we will not get any time to play. The thing is, we don't have a particular time. We know that I have to walk. I have to go for walking. I have to do jogging, etc. But daily you will be not finding a time for doing that. Whatever you have to do, you have to schedule it. At what time you will be doing that. Next thing is creative supporting environment. If you are wanting to become a bodybuilder, you should connect with the friends of similar interest. Those who are already a bodybuilder, imagine you have to play cricket. That means you have to catch a friend who is in same mentality. Likewise, in negative aspect also, some people will always going for a drink. You should be in an environment whatever you like. Food blogger, traveler. If you are catching friends with them, at least if you are follower of them, you have the thoughts and you will act like that. Changing the habit, you need supportive environment. Your environment should support. So you should go along with them. Next thing, use reminders. Whatever you forgot, you should have this reminder. Create a schedule and make some reminder. Either you can communicate with your mom or have a Google Calendar to remind you what you should do. And next thing, practice self-compassion. That means you should not say 2 words with you. What are these 2 words? I have failed again. You should not negatively impact your attitude. I will never succeed. Last thing, you should not leave yourself and say that I will fail, I cannot succeed again. This you should not have. You should have that self-compassion. This is the example of difference between habits and routines. This I have already discussed with you. A habit loop. There is a book which is being published by Charles Duhigg. He has published a book of, this is a famous book, The Power of Habit. Whatever you follow daily, there is a power for that. He has 4 things to discuss with us. What are the 4 things? He says that if you want to have a good habit, you follow this 4 actions. 4 actions are cue. He says first component called cue. Second thing is called carving. Third thing is called response. Fourth thing is called reward. These are the 4 things how your habit will develop. First thing I will explain what do you mean by cue. Cue is a thing what you see which makes you to do that. Imagine you are a foodie. Soon when you see a bakery, new bakery, it has been launched. That is the cue for you. That means A new bakery, I saw a banner that there is a new bakery, I have to go and taste that. That is called queue. Something makes you to do that. Some students will be there. They want to impress the faculty. Whatever if I ask, they will respond. So those kind of cues are there because the intention is to get mark. Their intention is to boost their mark. That's all. Nothing behind that. If they are getting 40 marks, they need 45. The day one they have that cue. So this faculty is able to give marks for us. So we have to catch them, boost our marks. That is the intention. This is called cue. This becomes a habit. You run behind that. And this he says that this is the triggering point. You have to watch that. If you are having a good cue, it's okay. Bad cue, you have to stop that. Foodie is okay. Certain people will be having bad habits. That means if they fail with something, they will take a bottle of wine. That is also a habit, no? Those who are having bad habit, they will be stressed. What they will do? Okay, I am stressed, I am going to take a glass of wine. I am stressed, I am going to take a cigarette, which constantly analyze your environment. It keeps on checking your environment if there is some scope. Certain business people are there. If there is any exhibition, have you seen popcorn sellers will come? Then corn, sweet corn will come. They are called small business sellers. They have a queue that, okay, tomorrow is a Shivratri. Every people will go to temple, this temple, Shiva temple, that is called queue. Immediately they will react, respond. Then they will go before the day of Shivratri. Then they will start the selling. Business is also a habit. So like that, constantly analyzing your environment hints for rewards. So your habit always requires a reward. There are number of reasons. During a breakup, what they will do, they will get stressed. Immediately they will go a bar like this. Not only for this work life. I told you, popcorn sellers, they have a queue that there is a place for my business, finance, family life. Your wife or husband is calling for a dinner. You have a work here. Your boss says that up to 6 o'clock you have to be there. The queue that the moment you got a message, today we have to have a dinner, that is queue. Today there will be a heavy fight inside our house. Why? Because here I have to balance our business. There I have to balance family. No dinner, only fight. So like that, family. So these things are called cue. Desire. You have a desire of eating. You might be a foodie. Imagine if I want to make you as a basketball player. You are not interested. Can you make to do that? No, you should have that desire. Whatever you desire, that you will make it as habit. Not what you don't want. Yes or no? First you should have that desire to make it as a habit. So if you want to change your habit, first know your desire. If you are desired to do that or not. Soon as you get into your car, what you will do? You will wear the seat belt. Why? 500 rupees fine. Wherever you go, they will catch. So for safety for your pocket money. So you are doing. This is not safety for you. Next thing is response. When you see the queue, I told an example, no? You are a foodie, you are seeing a bakery. What is that? That is called queue. Seeing a bakery is called queue. When you go to bakery, you see a wonderful choco lava cake. That you have a desire to eat, you have a choco lava cake there. Third thing is called response. Immediately what you will do? UPI, where there is scanner. You will check that. That is called response. Immediately you will respond to that. Why? You have that desire. Response is a habit you perform. So you will constantly perform for that to the action. Last thing is called reward. Fourth one is called what? Reward. Reward means after eating that, you will be having that satisfaction that I ate this food, and again you will not have that same car. If there is a new bakery, you will not be so fond of. You have a satisfaction that, okay, I had that taste. So taste is the final thing, is called the reward. For that reward only you are getting. If you are having a wine, what is your reward? Relaxation. After having this, what makes inside your mind is relaxation. If you have a bad habit, how you should change is, if you are building a good habit, make it obvious. If you are seeing a cue, make it obvious. And if you want to break bad habits, make it invisible. If you desire that, you can make it unattractive. If you are finding something good, you make it attractive. Next thing is response. Make it hard. If you have any bad habits, make it hard to do that so that you can break that bad habits. For good habits, make it easy. Last one is reward. Make it satisfying, make it unsatisfying. So this is how you can change your habit. Time required for a new habit. So up to here I have told you psychology. There is a study in 2009 from University College of London. They have made a study for a habit. Now, what is the minimum time will take for a human to make it as a habit? They say that from the study, 66 days. If you want to make something as a habit, how much day you have to practice? 66 days. They have practiced for number of people and they have trained. Certain things are taking lesser time. Example, if you are regularly consuming a tea or coffee, you have to change that habit to green tea or lemon tea. Can you change quickly? You have two options. What are they? Either you can stop it or you can have lemon tea. What you will do? You will go to the option no, and instead of stopping, if you want to stop any habit, what you have to do is you have to check for alternate. For that you need how many days of time? 66 days. Certain things are easier. You can change in 18 days. That means sleeping is a habit. You have to wake up quickly. If you are regular waking up at 7 o'clock, you want to change to 6. That means in 18 days you can change it. But certain people will be having bad habits of smoking, drinking like that. It cannot be easily changed in 18 days or 66 days. It might take 254 days. This is the maximum. So this is minimum and this is maximum. You seen this tablet? This is a nicotine candy tablet. For whom they will use is those who are frequent smokers. There is a tablet that in the tablet you have tobacco content, but that content is very less. So the doctors will give this. In order to reduce their smoke, they will give this tablet. This tablet also has some tobacco, but it will be lesser. If they want to shift the habit, they will give this tablet for some days. And then they will stop this tablet after some day. So like that they will change. So this is an example for that changing of a habit. 5 mistakes when you do, if you want to change a habit. First thing is you don't control your environment. Next thing is don't try too many habits in a single attempt. For a New Year resolution, they will take 3 resolutions, 3 or 5 or 6, anything. Don't take like that. Take only one resolution. Take a single habit and work it out for the whole year. Don't take 2 or 3 type of resolutions and get confused. Next thing is you are committed to do. You should be committed. If you are not committed, don't take that as habit change. Next thing is you are too focused on outcome. My intention is reducing 3 kg. After 3 kg reduction, they will soon start their old habit. That is called too much of focused on outcome. Last thing is assume small changes don't add up. Yes. Building good habits takes 7 steps. I want to make a good habit means follow this 7 steps. Eliminate triggers. Triggers in other words are called what? Cue. Cue and triggers both are same. Yes. Avoid this kind of triggers and reduce desire. So you can reduce that. Make negative habit more difficult. If you are having a habit of sleeping 12 hours, what you have to do? Set an alarm. If you are sleeping in bedroom, sleep in hall. What will happen? Those who woke up will make you to wake up. Yes or no? So don't make comfortable for sleeping. So that make it hard. Uncover the root. If you are following some habit, a root for your habit. Know that root in order to change that habit. Next thing is adopt healthy routines, having a good diet, etc. Swap bad habit for better one. These are some examples. If doctor says that don't eat more sugar, if any of your relations are having too much of drinking of this kind of alcohol, instead of glass of wine, they can try a sparkling water, soda. They might have some diabetes. So instead of cake, they can try this baked apple cinnamon. This is an alternate of this. Like that, take an alternative. Last thing is build intrinsic motivation. That means if you are having a routine of reducing your weight or bodybuilding, daily you take your improvement, small improvement you might take. Take that photograph. If you are going to leave that habit, if you are seeing whatever you have done, you will not leave the habit, good habits, so you will improve. So this is called intrinsic motivation. What is the effective way to ensure you maintain a habit? Make a habit of regular scheduling and prioritizing it. Next one, what is the key difference between routine and habit? Routine is done with intention and effort. Habit is performed with little or zero thought. Yes. Next one, what does cue or trigger play in a habit formation? Yes, B is right. Next one, what is the main driving force behind a habit? See, there is a cue. There is a board that from tomorrow the gym membership is 90% relaxed. Will everybody go and join? They need some purpose, no? What do you mean by the purpose? Cue. What is second one? Craving. What is the answer for that? What is the main reason behind a habit is you should have that craving, no, that desire. That is called the craving for a change in internal state. A habit loop. How does reward fit into a cycle? According to 2009 study by the research of University of London, how long does it typically take for a habit to become automatic? 66 days.